This podcast was recorded on the traditional lands of the Gadigal people of the Eora Nation, the sovereignty of which was never ceded. We pay our respects to their elders, past and present, and extend that respect to all First Nations people.
Poster Boys. Wow.
Do you hear that?
Yes.
He's here!
Who?
Harry!
I was going to say Robert Pattinson.
Oh, shit, yeah. No, do it again. Do it again.
Oh, pick it up from the top, and get it clean.
Shh.
Who is it?
He's here.
Who?
It's
Robert Pattinson. I don't know if that was better, actually.
I liked it.
So I'm Harry, that is.
Stacey.
And we are back.
We're back, girly pops.
And Guily Pops.
And girly pops.
Guily?
And...
Well, I said now.
it's too late.
And
non-binary pops.
And Daily Pops.
They...
Have you taken your Daily Pops today?
Daily pops?
My daily vitamins.
My she, he, they vitamins? Where am I going with this?
We need to warm up. We need to warm up into it.
I know.
It's been a while. It's actually been...
Well, we did record...
At the start of October.
Was it the last break?
It was early October.
We didn't record
it was
all
the first
last term.
week of a film shoot I was on that lasted for 5 weeks and also ended a month and a half ago. We've seen each other since then.
We have.
Like socially.
Yeah. But, just
but not professionally.
Not in a professional capacity.
You've been very unprofessional every time I've seen you.
Yeah. Oh, highly.
Highly.
Highly unprofessional.
Yeah.
If it was a professional capacity, we'd get sacked.
I mean, last time I saw you, we were trying to buy a fan off Uber Eats because your apartment was too warm. But they kept sending bicycle riders to
Why? And then they wouldn't give us the refund because they kept sending us the wrong...
The support were like, well, actually, it's very infrequent to have bicycle riders. Usually it's a car. And you're like, well, demonstrably.
Yeah.
It's not.
It's not. It's clearly not.
And I know you still have not got a fan.
We have not.
Okay. So
We need to do something.
we're
about
gonna swelter through this.
that. Yeah.
But that's okay. But we're back.
We're back.
With a Christmas? A special Christmas treat. Gift.
Treat.
Present.
Just for you on Christmas Day.
I know. I get really annoyed when like podcasts take a Christmas break. Not because I think that they shouldn't. Like, not because I think podcasters should like be like indentured slaves and like not.
Yeah, never have a break.
Not have breaks.
You
or
don't
whatever.
deserve it. You don't work hard
But
enough.
I'm like, I if anything, during like the holiday season, I have more free time to fill. Let me fill it.
You know, there's going to be people today that are, you know, seeing family or extended family.
And
or
we can only offer our condolences.
Yeah. And you know, the best thing to get through it is stick an AirPod in and put this podcast on.
Just during lunch.
Yeah.
During lunch.
Let us be with you through your...
Play us. Say, Grandma, cut the Christmas music.
Yeah.
We'll listen to the Poster Boys Christmas special.
Yeah.
Okay, and if she arcs up about it, kill her.
This is your last Christmas, Grandma. I'm so sorry.
Last Christmas. It turns out it was this Christmas.
That was this Christmas.
Yeah.
Because you were disrespectful.
Watch yourself, Nan. Watch yourself.
So, however you are spending the festive season.
The 25th of December.
The 25th of December, whatever that looks like for you. Let us join you. And, you know, we're going to talk all things. Well, actually, Harry doesn't know what we're going to talk about.
Yeah,
It's a
like
surprise.
you said, let's do a Christmas episode. And I said, sure, but I don't know what that means, so you will have to do all the work.
Well, it kind of gets more unhinged. It starts out relatively well, and then as my ideas were flowing, they get more unhinged.
Which is, again, I can't possibly know what that means.
I know. I know.
can't wait.
It starts out quite civilized.
Civilized, okay.
To an extent.
It's a 3-course meal.
And then it kind of gets more relevant to the pod and our boy.
Okay, yeah.
There's some moments of reflection in there that I thought we could get in because it's almost.
And these are like questions, prompts, stimulus for thought.
Bit of both.
Bit of both.
Bit of both. Questions and prompts.
Questions, statements, declarations.
Yeah. Thoughts, views, feelings.
Political analyses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've always said we are.
First and foremost, a political podcast.
We are political. So shall we dive on in?
I don't see any reason why not.
Let's. I wanted to do like a festive version of Gird your loins, but I can't. Nothing's. Hang your Christmas stockings.
Gird your loins.
Baste that turkey.
Baste that turkey. Absolutely not.
So it's called, isn't it? Basting it.
Basting.
Baste that.
Yeah, but we're still not going to say that.
Because also,
how about deck your halls?
Deck your halls. Jingle your bells.
You jingle them bells.
And let's get into it.
Okay. Should we do like should we do an in-person sound effect?
Yes.
Okay, so first question. If that doesn't work, I've made a nightmare for myself in editing.
You're gonna have to keep adding it
It's gonna be actually really frustrating if that doesn't work. So I'm gonna have to cut it out. What doesn't matter.
Cut it out
ruin it
and
now.
add something back in.
Ruin it now. Anyway, first question.
Well, so I thought this could be a really nice time for us to talk about because Christmas is. We both would have had such different experiences. You have an Aussie Christmas. I have an English Christmas.
This is true.
And I want to know. I think I'd like to compare. So let's
compare and contrast like a good essay.
Yeah, kind of go through the runnings of the day, like morning, like midday, kind of afternoon, evening. Like, what does that look like for you, or what does that look like for me? And then we'll come in with like a comparison.
That was a really aggressive hand motion for comparison. I feel like you were about to hit me.
Yeah.
But the thing is, this should be interesting because I don't know if I have a indicatively or like a typically Australian Christmas because my parents love English shit, and so it's pretty. But we'll see. We'll find out.
Okay, so are you an early riser on Christmas? Are you? I'm setting an alarm. I'm getting festive. I'm having a mimosa. Getting up early and unwrapping every single gift that was left under that tree for me.
Okay, well, instantly, some important context. I'm not a particularly festive person.
So to get you on a Christmas special was a Christmas miracle in itself.
Sure. But also, like, I don't have a Christmas tree in my house.
Shut up.
Well, because I'd have to buy a Christmas tree and put it somewhere and store it.
I know. Storage is hard. We store our Christmas tree in an old fitted sheet, which I do actually recommend. It's really good. It's better than a box because boxes are bulky.
You're getting paid by Big Sheet.
Yeah, big fitted sheet.
Big fitted sheet. Sorry.
Anyway, I digress.
So as me currently now as an adult,
yep.
I am not an early riser. Okay. I am a wake up, check the family group chat to find out when I'm supposed to show up at my parents' house.
Nice. Okay.
And then that's it. That's my morning.
Okay.
I have a feeling. From the question of you be like, do you set an alarm? Do you have a mimosa? Are you opening presents? Are you getting festive? I feel like I know what sort of path you're going down.
I'm the worst. I'm like I want to rinse as much out of this day as possible. I'm the kind of person that gets really sad around like 6 p.m. So I'm like, it's nearly over. Oh my God, it's nearly over. I'm a very, it's not even a sentimental thing. It's just, it's a day I want to squeeze as much out of it as possible.
You do love a day.
I love a day.
And I feel like that's such the point of difference.
I love it.
Because famously, I'm not a big day person. I don't know why I decided on this verbiage. Like when you asked me what to do for my birthday, I was like, oh, I don't really know. And you were like, what?
I have to celebrate everything like as much as possible. Like we're up early, we're going to bed late.
I don't fault you for it. I just don't do it.
Yeah. So I'm let's get up early. We'll make a mimosa. We'll do our stockings.
I do love a mimosa. But then I have to drive to my parents' house.
I know. It sucks. So then, get up, presents in the morning. Do presents in the morning. And have always done presents in the morning.
We've always done presents in the morning.
Some people spread it out. Some people save some for the evening. And I'm like, no.
No,
I can't focus on the day.
Our approach to presents is always, once everyone is there,
Yes, you can start.
you do presents.
Yeah.
If family is coming to my house, we wait for everyone. If we're going to family's house, we open all our like the inter-family presents there, and then only bring the ones for the other half of the family.
Yes,
just for efficiency of transport.
We would do the same. So we would often go to my nana's house on Christmas. So we would do like my mum, my dad, my brother, and I would do the internal gifting,
the internal review,
and then we'd like go to my nana's house, and my nana had like another big gift bag full of presents that we would do in like the evening, afternoon, and have dinner and stuff there. But you know, famously over here, it's just me and Lee. So we famous. Everyone knows my living situation. So over here, what we do after presents and we've gotten ready, we go to the beach. Because
beach. That's your getaway.
Beach. Yep.
Nicki Minaj.
And you have to take a Santa hat to the beach.
It is ironically you guys going to the beach on Christmas in Australia. You go to Bondi, don't you?
Yeah, we do.
Is ironically one of the most English things you could possibly do.
Yeah. But like, I think it's because
it's so aggressively not English.
Yes.
To have a beach to be able to go to.
Yes. You would never like. It's not even within reach. I think even people in England wouldn't go for like. Maybe some people go for like a Christmas walk. That's a thing back home. A Christmas walk. Let's go for. Thank God my family never made us go on a Christmas walk.
Imagine like in Brighton during Christmas, you're like, let's go for a Christmas walk down the beach. Like a bracing, like cold, like.
You would get
to get the
battered.
blood pumping.
Yeah, like the wind will be coming at you from all angles. It's raining, probably a little bit drizzly. It's grey. It's not as magical as people probably think it is. So yeah, we go to the beach and then we spend the majority of the day at the beach. In the first couple of years, we would come home from said beach and Lee would cook a roast dinner because we do love an English Christmas dinner. It's too sweaty.
It is really warm.
You can't do it.
But also, I don't eat that shit.
Yeah, neither.
I eat a lot of sides.
Yeah.
I eat a lot of sides.
Yeah. A lot of potato.
Yeah, sometimes my sister will like organize some vegetarian scenario. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to do that myself, so if she doesn't do it, I'm not eating good.
You're not eating good on Christmas Day.
I'm eating fine.
Talk to me about board games on Christmas.
We used to. Mm-hmm. Once upon a time. We loved a board game on Christmas, but we haven't in recent years, and maybe it should come back.
Yeah, I think so.
There was some, like, our family used to be a pretty good
board game family.
But the issue with that is my brothers are really, really good at board games, and we're just like, how do you be good at board games? It's really easy. They read the rules, they work out the fastest and most effective way to break the fabric of the game entirely, and then they have a great time and no one else does.
Right.
Like
100% success
they
rate.
will work out an exploit that's in the rules that is like fully permissible within the rules, and they will use the hell out of it. And I personally will have a miserable time.
And this is why you're no longer a board game family.
Potentially.
I think
it is potentially their fault. I'm willing to lay it at their feet. Second question.
So we're getting more focused now, because we famously are a movie podcast. Mm-hmm. What's your favorite Christmas film? If you have one.
I don't know do I have a favorite Christmas film?
I will also accept Christmas special, like of a series or an episode.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. I'm not a big Christmas film. I've never really thought about this. I don't know. Maybe I should have thought about this before starting onto this Christmas spectacular.
That's okay. Look, I think...
Start crying. I'm so sorry. You put in so much work.
I think for me, I'm not one for like expanding my repertoire of Christmas films. I know what I like and I will watch them every year.
Great.
Grinch.
Oh, the Grinch.
100%.
Sorry, the Grinch,
like,
yeah.
The Grinch.
Sorry, I take it back. The Grinch.
He's the best.
It's incredible.
He's so funny. And he's also not a villain.
And also, apparently, that film like psychologically destroyed Jim Carrey.
Really?
Because to get into the Grinch, like full body like makeup, prosthetics, and everything was a full blown nightmare.
Was it?
Yeah, because it was like full body latex with like hair so sweaty, and so he got like trained by like military specialists on like how best to deal with it.
And apparently the best way to deal with it was he picked up smoking because it was something that would like he could do to like calm his body down.
Wow.
And so for the duration of the Grinch, it took him like something ridiculous, like 6 hours or something. I'm pulling that number sorted out of my ass, but something ridiculous like that.
Yeah.
Like to get into all that makeup and then do a full day of shooting and then get out of it. And so he was like, it was a nightmare. Like he couldn't really go to the bathroom. He couldn't breathe very well. And so he was like, I just chain smoked and grit my teeth and got through it.
Wow.
But deservingly so.
Yes.
That film. Oh my God. What's her name?
Oh, the girl from The Pretty Reckless.
Oh, Taylor Momsen.
Yes.
Famously.
Yes.
But then who is it? Not Marsha Gay Hayden.
Should I pull up the...
Who plays Martha May?
Oh,
Who plays like the MILF? The MILF who? You know who I'm talking about.
I know who.
Christine Baranski.
Yes, correct.
Who plays the... Oh my God. Like with the cannon? The Christmas light cannon?
Yes.
Oh, actually, you know what else? Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yes.
Also incredible.
So good.
Never mind, I do love a Christmas film. And she is the MILF of the town, and everyone hates her for it. Everyone hates to see a beautiful woman succeed.
They do. They do.
They hate to see a beautiful woman succeed.
They do. And The Grinch was actually a prime example of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Grinch is an ultimate feminist film.
But it's true.
Yeah.
Look how he's taunted for removing his body hair. But then if he didn't remove his body hair...
There's layers here. There's levels.
Right? They're like, oh, look, he's got a beard, he's shaving. But then didn't...
The Grinch has PCOS.
Like, but he does.
The Grinch is a PCOS icon.
Yeah, he's representing. Wow.
God.
The Grinch is a poster boy. There, I said it.
For ovarian health.
Yeah. Okay.
Question 2.
All right, we're getting into oddly specific. Will only be relevant if you have watched the rest of the podcast, like the other episodes.
And I have.
And you have.
Yes.
So that's at least one listener.
Great.
Okay. So my question to you is, which prop, costume piece, or set piece from the films we've watched so far would you want under your Christmas tree?
Ooh, that's a really good question. Let me just quickly cycle through.
Should I pull up the list of films?
No, I don't think I need that. I think actually what I'd want is maybe a sword from Dark Kingdom.
Okay.
Just because nothing to do with the film. A sword would be kind of cool. Maybe the bucket from Dark Kingdom. You know, he had a bucket.
The bucket?
The bucket. The sword and the bucket.
Yeah.
You've heard about the sword and the stone.
No one's talking about the sword in the bucket.
Because it's a lot easier to pull the sword out of the bucket. Because it's sort of just sitting in there.
Okay.
So what about you? What do you when you're running downstairs, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed?
Yeah. I'm like, please, I really
Please, I really hope that it's
the scarf from the Bad Mother's Handbook. Was it a scarf or a jumper? The stripy. It was a scarf.
I think, yeah, the main thing was the really weird, thin, long scarves.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go on a massive limb here. I assume you owned a scarf like that.
I did.
Of course, you just want that scarf.
I just specifically want that. I also had a lot of triangle scarves. You know the triangle scarves?
Yeah, it was like, what if I looked like I was wearing a bib, but with ruffles in it?
Yeah, and like, it had to be like...
What if my upper chest was bulky as hell?
And had 3 sides. Either that or the guitar from How to Be. Because...
Oh, that guitar had such a story. Well, it belongs to that homeless man now.
Yeah. So,
those are good answers.
Niche.
But good.
Thank you.
You got a future with this one, kid.
Thank you. I've really been paying attention.
You've really been absorbing the texts.
Yeah, the texts. I know the visual texts.
The visual analysis that we've been doing.
Yeah, it's good. Okay.
Next question.
Yep.
Question 4. Let me.
Sorry, do it again.
Pick it up from the top. Question 4. I was testing you. You succeeded. Thank you.
I was nervous. Who would Robert Pattinson play in the Christmas Nativity?
Jesus.
Next question.
Straight up.
See,
I reckon.
would he not be a wise man? I think he's
So
being...
in my head, I forgot that the nativity, Jesus is a baby. No, he's Joseph. He's Joseph. He's a leading man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, why do you think wise man?
Well, I just think...
You strongly associate him with frankincense?
Yeah. He gives off frankincense energy.
He looks like he smells like frankincense.
He's not,
And
you know...
myrrh, whatever the hell that is.
He's not... Yeah, what is myrrh? What is myrrh? Does anyone know what myrrh is?
I
spell myrrh. M-Y...
I think it's like another like fragrant. It's like MYRRH or some shit. Also,
It is a fragrant yellow resin that comes from the bark of a commiphora tree.
okay.
It's bark.
Yeah. It's also like another like fragrant like scented. But also imagine the third wise man who's like, I just got gold.
Yeah. So he'd be the wise man that brings gold.
Because it's like first thought, but like good.
Yeah.
And it's like a bit like, I don't know, I didn't put much thought in, but
Like
everyone loves
everyone's going to appreciate
everyone's
it.
obsessed with Mary's sitting there like, damn, wise man.
Yeah.
Gold for
gold.
me?
He's
No,
like,
I was a virgin, but that could change.
Yeah.
So that's vaguely sacrilegious.
So look, he's not an innkeeper.
No, I think
He's not a shepherd.
Oh, he's a principal. He's a principal.
It's principal role.
Yeah, he's like core cast. He's on the call sheet.
Okay.
But I think Joseph.
Joseph. No, I didn't even think.
You don't think?
I didn't
Okay.
think about Joseph.
Thoughtless. That's what you are. Thoughtless.
I did not think about that man.
I can just see him in one of those robes that is in like a Joseph robe.
Yeah, okay. How do you think he would interpret the role? What would his interpretation of Joseph be?
I think
Would he
his
be
version of Joseph would be pretty.
passive aggressive or sensitive?
I think he'd be like over it. I think he'd be sitting there looking at baby Jesus, being like,
No,
"Is this my baby?"
no. It's
He was
not.
like, "I'll raise it as my own," but like, I don't know whose this is.
It's just like in the Bad Mother's Handbook.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Catherine Tate plays the mother of Mary, whoever that is.
Yes. He
Oh my
literally
God.
was there at the birth of a child that was not his.
Oh my. Bad Mother's Handbook is the gift that keeps on giving. Oh
Bad Mother's Handbook is the nativity.
my god.
Wow.
Wow.
Bad Mother's Handbook foreshadowing playing the role of Joseph in the nativity.
Do you reckon that's upcoming? Do you reckon like that's one of his because he's got a few roles upcoming. Do you reckon like if they remake the Passion of the Christ? Wait, no, that's about Easter. If they do a prequel to the Passion of the Christ, the Conception of the Christ.
He'd be up for it?
Question 5, I think.
I think so.
Yeah.
If you got Robert Pattinson for Secret Santa, you're at, office party. You got Robert Pattinson.
What office are we working in?
Don't know.
I feel like a publisher.
Yeah, nothing too corporate. Not like.
Like it's a corporate gig, but like we all like our work and like we get along.
Yeah, kind of like maybe.
We don't have to wear ties in the office.
Yeah, maybe like the Bridget Jones office. Or like the Love
yeah.
Actually office. Like
Yeah, like
everyone's kind of,
very nondescript. We don't really know what goes on there, but
Yeah.
everyone seems chill.
yeah, and like everyone kind of judges each other a little bit, but you
But
know,
like a fun way.
there's a bit of gossip and drama, but like it's fine.
Yeah.
So yeah, you've put your hand in. Oh my god, who am I going to get? Robert Pattinson for Secret Santa. What are you getting, homeboy?
Issue
for
here
Christmas?
is I am really bad at giving gifts.
No, you're not.
I am. Moving on. What
I
would
won't
get-
be told otherwise.
What do I know about? I think he'd appreciate a joke, like something funny, like a joke gift. But for me to get him that, I'd need to think of a funny joke.
Yeah.
What if I got him a? Oh my god, I don't know. You go first. You go first.
Well,
You go
I
first.
don't. I was.
And you had time to think about it. Come on.
I did have time to think about it, and I'm not sure. Look, maybe the obvious answer is like a book about method acting. A Stanislavski anthology.
Yeah,
or
the Actor's
like
Handbook.
The Actor's Handbook.
So sort of like.
He's also already got that.
There's also sort of like a backhanded compliment.
Yeah.
Like I know you're passionate about acting, but have you considered being better at it?
Yeah, you need to learn how to act. No, look, what would I get him? I would get him.
He likes jazz. Maybe get like a jazz
Does
record. Yeah.
Okay.
He played like jazz piano before he had his big break in New York. But I also don't like jazz, so I don't know.
He's also famously like not online. Like he's not into like Instagram.
Oh my God.
And stuff.
I'd get him like a book of memes that he may have missed.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Maybe something like that would be good.
Yeah.
He travels a lot. Maybe we could get him like, I don't know.
We're taking this a little too real world.
a neck pillow
A neck pillow.
for the plane.
Or just a massage voucher from us.
Just get him a voucher for him. Gifts
yeah.
for him.
Oh, like one of those. Get a gift for Dad.
Yeah.
A wallet, whiskey stones, or a pocket knife.
Or where it's got like just the shops that you can spend it at, and it's like Bunnings, JB Hi-Fi, Coles, like it's all.
Get Dad a gift card to Woolies.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll get him. There's some ideas there. We'll workshop.
Maybe
when we get him for the Office Secret Santa next year.
Okay.
So Rob, if you're listening, maybe we didn't get you.
Yeah, it wasn't us. It wasn't us. Okay. Next question.
Question 6.
What is a New Year's resolution that you would give to one of Robert Pattinson's characters from the films we've seen so far?
Oh, I would say what was the name of the protagonist of How to Be?
Oh, what?
It's not Toby. Toby was Haunted Damon. Though he'd probably take this advice as well.
Art. His name
Art,
was
of course, Art. Okay, so this would go for Toby and for Art. So
Okay.
from Haunted Damon and How to Be.
Yep.
Lighten up. Not that serious. Lighten up.
Yeah.
Also, actually, for Art, new friends. Consider getting into the market with some new friends because your current ones suck shit.
Yeah, they don't.
They are awful.
They are walking along a 2-person pavement and letting you trail behind in the back as a third person.
Right, yes. I did not understand where that analogy was going for quite some time. But no, that's very just like they're like just like carrying on. He's just like, oh, I'm here as well too.
Yeah.
Just like,
and they're not turning around to like involve him in the conversation. Do you know what I mean?
God, you're getting platonically third wheeled.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Arthur, do you hear me? Do you hear me, Arthur?
Art.
Also, spend your money better. My God.
I know. And stop giving unsolicited advice to...
And stop inviting old Canadian men into your home.
Oh yeah, I'm getting confused with Mother's Handbook. He did not give unsolicited advice to pregnant people. That was the Bad Mother's Handbook.
Yeah. Well, what would your New Year's resolution be?
Mine was going to be... What was the character from Haunted Emma called?
Toby,
that was
Toby
it.
Jug.
Yes, of course it was. Toby Jug, he's going to find love on a dating site, not in the family.
Look outside the family.
Yes.
For romantic liaisons.
Yeah, so his New Year's resolution is to find love, not with a blood relative.
To be fair, she was aunt by marriage.
Okay.
But still.
Not through a marriage line.
Yeah. Just someone with a different last name.
Yeah, would be great.
Would be great. Just look outside the jug.
I think that would be good for him. That's what he should do.
Enter a post-jug dating life.
Yeah. I love how for all the characters and all of the scenarios, not one of us has talked about Edward from Twilight.
Well, his life seems to be going great.
Well, it does.
I know. Well, my advice to him would be something a creeper.
Yeah.
Also, leave that 17-year-old alone.
Yeah.
Also, stop getting so angry at Jacob.
But then also, like, getting angry at Jacob, but then still inviting him to things. And, anyway, we've already talked about this.
It's true.
Okay.
Next one. Question 7.
All right. This is now stepping... It's still to do with the pod and the content of the pod.
Well, I'd hope so.
I'd like us to talk about some of our top moments so far.
Oh.
And that can either be from the film, the recording, or something that's happened whilst we've been filming. Any kind of fave moments.
Okay, should we do like a top 3?
Yeah.
Okay, my top 3 moments, I would say they would be the beautiful and powerful trauma bonding that we experienced while watching Love and Distrust.
Oh my God.
Like, that was one of the worst experiences of my life.
Yeah.
But sharing it with you, I felt comforted to have you there. I felt comforted to know that someone else is going through it.
Yeah. I wouldn't have done it with anybody else.
Could you imagine sitting down and watching that film by yourself and following through?
Do you know what as well? I remember...
I imagine it's how you felt after you finished that marathon.
It was. It was. I was like, why did I just do that? I remember it was winter as well, wasn't it? It was dark.
It was so dark. It was so late.
And it was late. It was about, 11 o'clock on a Monday?
I think we wrapped at like 11. I think the bus home. A nightmare.
It was awful.
So, but there's something beautiful about that. So that's
nice.
One of my other top moments, I would say, would be watching you discover the plot of Harry Potter while watching Harry Potter. Mm-hmm. There was something about that I found to be able to share very well-known cultural knowledge with you. I felt there was something beautiful there, and I really enjoyed it.
Thank you.
And also part of that was watching you being able to clock where from Europe people were for some reason.
Yeah. Can pluck a Bulgarian man from a lineup.
Oh. And then, what is going to be my last top 3 moment? Because they've been so good. We've had some good times.
We've had some really good times.
We've had some shit ones.
I know. Well, look, we can also do worse. I didn't know if that wasn't very festive. It didn't feel very festive.
I don't know. Christmas can suck sometimes.
It's true. It's true. And we like to keep things real on here.
We keep it real.
We don't just do our best bits and our highlights.
Some episodes are bad. I would say my other top 3 moment would be when we finished Dark Kingdom. And we were like, damn, what a beautiful experience. And then we realized, it's not because of the film, it's 'cause we like hanging out.
Yeah.
That realization of being like, oh my god, like we watched this film, isn't that crazy? And it's like, yeah, but we're
just
hanging out. Like,
we're friends.
God forbid.
We're doing what friends do.
I'd say those are like my top 3.
They're really nice.
Thank you.
Okay.
What are yours?
Okay, so first one that comes to mind is the brainstorming session.
Oh yeah.
I absolutely,
that was pre-pod.
Pre-pod. It must be getting on for almost a year ago as well.
Yeah, because it was like after Christmas last year.
No, it was before.
Was it before Christmas?
It was when Lee was in London. Remember? He went that morning.
Oh yes, and then you were like,
and
it's
I had my
like,
schedule.
And I remember because they're like, yeah, Lee left this morning. I've been crying all day. You'd think he's going off to war.
He's in fact returning in a week.
Yeah.
But just like looking at it, I've looked at it since and just been like, wow, this could have taken so many different directions. Thank God it didn't.
Well, you never know. Maybe those directions would have been better. It's
True.
never too late. It's
not too late for a rebrand.
Scrap this.
Yeah.
Bin this off.
This has been awful. So that's my first one. My second fave moment. It has to be the chicken. The chicken on the street, the raw chicken.
Oh yeah. Just Lee walking in and just saying, "There's a bunch of raw chicken on the street."
And like, but no context. First time we'd seen him all night.
And we still don't know why.
No, we never found out.
And then when I went home, I didn't see it.
Oh, it wasn't there?
No. Someone absconded with the raw chicken, or like cleaned it up, or like took it for themselves. Or ate it? What the fuck? Oh my god, like a pack of like stray dogs were like, oh, honey.
Jacob and the wolves. So that, for sure. I had one in my brain and it's gone. Couldn't have been very...
Top 3 moment,
distinct,
you say?
Yeah, favourite moment. I think my third favourite moment... Do you know what? I'm going to say... And this is actually going to sound quite boring.
I'll take that risk.
But it's more of maybe like a personal... I liked our morning record. The
one that was 2.5 months ago.
Yeah. I liked like getting up, had some breakfast, recorded, had some, I don't know, just felt like this was my job. And I liked that. I was like, ooh.
We should do more morning records. Over summer.
Over summer we could do some morning records.
Yeah. Great way to start the day.
Yeah. And then we can go and grab lunch.
Oh my god. I mean, I have other plans, but
It's fine. It's fine. We're gonna go on a Christmas break.
I refuse to have lunch with you.
I know. You're like, I hate it. Although, those sandwiches that we had, that was also a good time.
Oh my god, those Italian sandwiches.
They are the best, aren't they?
Oh my god.
I feel like, did I tell you I think there's one near me? But I could be wrong, but I did.
We'll investigate.
Yeah.
We'll investigate.
It's. I think there's one around here. Or was it in the city? It might have been in the city.
But there's one within reach.
Yeah.
Those were good sandwiches.
Okay. Next.
How many more questions do we have?
One.
This is the last question.
And I don't know if you're gonna want to talk about what's in the question.
Oh.
It's not bad.
Okay, well. Last question.
I didn't know if you wanted to like sneak tease our plans for 2025. What's to come? Or are we just going to be like, you'll have to wait and see?
What are our plans? Well, in the year to come, the year 2025.
Yes.
1 year in. Oh, I guess we'll wait till. When did our first episode go out? April?
Did it? No.
We can work that out.
I've got the schedule on here. Our intro app went out on the 25th of March.
Of March? Oh, okay. So March next year, we'll have to do some sort of huge celebration.
Yeah.
Like, we need
a big balloon with a number 1.
We need a big balloon.
Yeah.
And you know why? Because we might begin dipping our toes in, dabbling with playing with the idea of a little bit of video content. Because, some of us went to film school.
Yeah.
For writing, but still. Some of us have media arts degrees. What does that mean? Couldn't tell you.
And some of us were just born to be on camera.
Some of us, I just have a magnetic screen presence.
Do you know once I went to one audition and she went, this is the worst thing she should have said. And I would not usually say this to anyone else, but I'm telling you because you'll get it. And this compliment has stuck with me my entire life. She went, you look really great on camera. Like it really suits you. And I was like, yeah, it does. And I carry that with me every day.
That's one of those things, that's just a random throwaway thing that someone says and you're just like, yeah.
She probably was just saying it to like make me feel
because you didn't get the wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. She was saying, you need to say something.
Yeah.
You look great on camera.
You look great. And I was
Shame
like,
about the acting.
You look awful on stage. In person, terrible. Camera, when we're editing you with lighting, great.
In person,
yeah.
But then I look at the viewfinder, ooh, beautiful. Then look at you in real life, ooh. Gorgeous.
It's like a jump scare.
Oh yeah.
So there's some video.
And we don't want to promise too big, but it will be, dare I say, the best thing any of you have ever seen.
Yeah.
So watch out for that. Mm-hmm. And if we don't do it, we said nothing.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
I think
mind your business.
I think by the time where you are in the episode, you've probably had a bit to drink.
Lord knows we have.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We've probably, maybe you made it up. Oh, that's gaslighting.
Yeah, let's. No. We're going to destabilize the mental integrity of our entire audience.
You thought we were doing videos?
They're drunk.
They're drunk.
In their the middle of the night in their bed, and no, but I heard they could have sworn. What's going on?
I could have sworn they were doing video content.
They already told me to kill my nan. Oh my
do you
god!
remember that time we had a bottle of wine?
We had some prosecco.
Yeah,
it was great.
It was really good. We should do that more often.
Yeah, I'm on antibiotics right now though. Oh no.
When do you come off them?
Or while I'm on them.
And we'll just see.
We'll see what happens. No, that is a bad idea.
Everywhere.
Well,
this concludes
the evening's proceedings. Mm-hmm. Please collect all your personal items.
This festive time has been a joy.
Yeah. So, Merry Christmas, Stacey.
Merry Christmas, Harry.
Thanks. Don't forget to subscribe, share, leave a comment.
Tell your friends.
Follow us along on socials at PosterBoysPod on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube.
Yeah.
And
just, get ready. Get ready.
Get ready. 2025 is going to come at you like a fucking truck. Like an elephant. Like an elephant. 2025, water for elephants.
Oh, that's our first step for the new year.
Oh yeah.
Great.
So we're about to record.
Oh yeah.
You knew this.
Because we are backlogging. We are backlogging.
Yes, because also thank you for your patience sticking with us while we just truly didn't record. There were some moments where we could have had time.
But I think for our own sanity and well-being, it's best we didn't.
Yeah, I'm not sitting here like that upset that we didn't, because I was like, imagine the amount of work I was doing. I was like, oh yeah, plus editing a podcast on top of that. I'm good.
Yeah, no, same.
I'm all good, love.
I'm fine, thank you so much. Anyway, we will see you in the new year.
Or will we? Hopefully. Please.
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 Please, I want this to be my full-time job.
That's the goal.
That's the goal.
That's the goal.
No, I don't care about awards anymore. I just want to do this for a living.
That feels like a very within 2 months.
I reckon so, yeah.
I don't want to go back to work.